Are your business funds a little dry because of COVID-19? Facebook is here to help.
Have you hit a wall when it comes to growing your interior design business? Then welcome to Wingnut Social, the podcast specifically designed to accelerate your business through increased social media presence, impactful online content, and translating industry experience into physical success. This is your design business tightly fastened. Now welcome the hosts of Wingnut Social, Darla Powell and Natalie Graff.
Hey there, welcome to the Monday Marketing Minisode. I am your host, the Grand High Poobah of all things Wingnut, Darla Jethro Powell, and I'm joined by Natalie Heat Rash Graff. Natalie, how the hell are you?
Itchy.
Itchy with a B in front or no? No, that's me right now, actually.
No, that's actually you. No, I'm actually legitimately itchy because I have heat rash because I spent all weekend in a water diving and I get a little hot. Being that gingivitis is a sign and symptom, you get rash and I have massive heat rash. And I've been making jelly. So in that hot kitchen, I'm pretty much itchy.
That's one of the downfalls of gingivitis.
It is. That and the lovely skin cancers. You know, I know you said that my heat rash looked like connect the dot little kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, when our daughter, Abby, was a little girl, you know, you throw kids in the shower when they're really, really young and you're like, come on, get in here. Let's get this over with. And she was learning to count and she was counting the little scars on my back and she got to about 3 or 4. She's like, no, I can't count that high. There's too many. So it's just like a public service announcement, you know, wear sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen and what else? What else
well,
can you do?
actually,
Get checked up regularly.
Checked up. I get every 3 months. And actually powder dries out your heat rash, just if anybody wants to know.
Does it work? What kind of powder?
Z-Zorb. It's a foot powder. But it's the only thing that works that actually dries it out and gives me some type of relief. And Advil.
All right. The more you know. Do.
Public service. Gingers have to stick together. You know?
That makes us tax-free, right? Tax exempt. Speaking of taxes, Natalie today had to fill out a form and give Facebook all my tax information, and it was no small feat. You know why?
Because you had to ask me where the stuff was to do it.
No, because now Facebook is offering a paid online events option as a way to monetize your live online event. But you kind of have to qualify for it and give them all of that information. A W-9. What a little rodeo I had to go through.
Yeah, but you know what? This is actually Facebook's way of providing small business owners another way to try to make some money during this whole COVID-19.
Yeah, so give it to them. And you know what else? They're letting you keep 100%.
But there is a catch to that, and we are going to get into that.
Oh, well, please do.
So let's go through a little bit about the details, then we'll get into the catch.
All right, you do that, Miss Thing.
So Facebook's going to allow businesses and creators to charge directly on Facebook for access to their online events.
Ooh.
So basically, you know what that means. You're going to be able to click a button right on your event. So page owners can conveniently create an online event. They can set their price. They can promote the event.
Ooh.
They can collect the payment.
Woohoo!
And they host the event.
And they can do this all through Facebook.
Absolutely. Everything can all be done through it. So there will actually be a purchase access button that takes you to the payment process. You'll find this option in your app settings. The admissions fee is enabled through the event setup process. So whatever you're going to charge, you have to enable that.
Okay.
And you set the price on it.
Okay.
And then you have to have the payment account on file. So you have to jump through some hoops. I know you said the W-9, blah, 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 but there'll be some more things that will have to be uploaded once you get into that.
Right. To set up an account, you need to select the page you want to use for your paid online events. I chose Wingnut Social for now. So in order to do this, you need to accept Facebook's terms and conditions, which is 1,000,000 pages long, but I just clicked the box and said I read it all. You need to set up your payment account, which requires your tax form, the W-9 I filled out and uploaded, and a link to your bank or PayPal account. I chose PayPal because I think that's safer.
You know what? That is safer, but what fees does PayPal charge versus your bank account? Just food for thought.
Yes, Facebook will make this option available in 20 countries for pages that meet its partner monetization policies. Some of these policies include, tell them, Don Pardo.
Oh, yes, and that is being located in an eligible country.
Creating content on an eligible surface like pages, events, and groups.
And creating original content.
Ooh, original. They say that's very important.
Ooh, it
has
is.
to be original. I was reading in their little terms and policies. It has to be original and also it has to be authentic.
Hey, Wingnuts, do you love doing your own social media, but you just don't have a sound strategy in place? Are you just throwing images at the wall, hoping that they stick to your ideal client? Well then, Darla and I are super excited to tell you about our Wingnut Social Strategy Package. One of our expert social media specialists will help you discover your goals, analyze your current performance, build your customized social marketing plan, and coach you on the implementation. It's a tremendous value, and you can find out more by going to wingnutsocial/services or by giving us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT. Again, that's wingnutsocial.com/services or 1-877-WINGNUT. Now, back to the show and the crazy. Right. Now, here's this little catch that we were talking about, the monies. So Facebook, the best part about it is they're allowing the small business owners to keep 100% of the money that they make from their online event. Here's the catch.
Oh, okay.
Facebook has actually asked Apple to lower its 30% Apple Store tax, but they refuse to do so.
The nerve.
I know. So what this means as business owners, you'll only earn 70% of your revenue if you sign up through an Apple Store on iOS.
So if you're doing an event and someone found it through an app on the Apple Store, like Facebook or Facebook Pages or what have you there, and they buy it from there, Apple's going to take 30% of that fee, that $20?
That's what they're going to do. So the only way to avoid paying the 30% Apple Store tax is for attendees to sign up via the web or through an Android.
Very interesting. But Apple does bring, in their defense, to the plate a huge audience.
You know what they do? It's basically Facebook tried to play nice and Apple didn't want to play so nice. So the only way around it is to go directly to a web browser and do that. So Facebook is also allowing you to promote your paid online event through event ads.
And you can also boost an event from your Facebook page. So why is this happening now? As we said before, in June, Facebook saw their live broadcasts from pages double compared to the years before around the same time. And they just thought, for now that is, it was a great overture for small business owners to make a little bit more money, 100% going to you with that caveat with Apple. But I predict that the 100% to you is only going to last through the pandemic.
Probably. So what else is Facebook trying to do? Well, they're actually setting it up now and they're doing tests through events through messenger rooms for more personal, intimate, and interactive gatherings. So during these tests, Facebook's already seen businesses using the platform to host. And what are they hosting right now? They're hosting expert talks, trivia events, podcast recording, cooking classes, intimate meet and greets, fitness classes, etc. So why, Darla, is this important to designers?
Because designers will have an opportunity to create events and reap those benefits of keeping all the revenue as opposed to having to share their revenue with other platforms like YouTube, except for Apple.
Well, but remember in a couple mini-sodes prior that we had talked about having these things like how to style a coffee table or how to do this or how to do that. So basically you could almost throw out your own mini webinar on how to do this and keep 100% of the proceeds.
All right. So how do you know if you're even eligible to participate? To check your eligibility, go to Creator Studio, then Monetization, and click the View Eligibility button at the top of the page.
Were you eligible?
I was not, which is why I had to jump through all those hoops. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to have all your paperwork there, but they're going to need to know who to pay, why they're paying. Are you an LLC? Are you an S Corp? All that stuff. Your EIN number.
You're welcome. I gave all that to you.
Now, of course, this is only going to work if you're in a region where paid events are available. We are in the United States of America. It is available there. You can check the show notes for the other countries that it's open because I do know we have listeners on an international, world-renowned platform. And finally, if you haven't yet been using Facebook's monetization products or options, your account will undergo a stringent review process and your page will have to pass Facebook's partner monetization policies.
Good luck.
There you go. Some more opportunities to broaden your reach, your horizons, and diversify your income stream. Please be sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Wingnut Social. And if you need help with any of your social media marketing for your interior design firm or any high aesthetic brand, give us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT. We'd be happy to help you out. I think that's it for today, Nat. You got anything else?
Nope. So long.
See ya.
You've reached the end of this episode of Wingnut Social, but that's only your first step. Be sure to head to wingnutsocial.com to reach out to us directly and schedule your free consultation with one of our Wingnut social media specialists to take your business from social mediocre to social media master. We'll see you on the next episode of Wingnut Social, your social media tightly fastened.
I'm tired. Too much jelly making, Whoops ya.
Let's not.
Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Czech Republic, France, Germany, Hungary, India, Italy, Mexico, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Singapore,
What
Spain,
was that?
Sweden.
Potally? What's potally?
I said Italy. Ukraine, United Kingdom, United States. Okay, done.
Okay. Good boy, Mango.